girl stole that ass on me. I don't want that girl cause she want me.
Hey brats, welcome back to my channel. It's the brat Tiffany here. Today's video, I am here with a very, very, very special guest. This is my friend from school. This is...
I'm Joe. Hey dudes, what's up?
Yes, this is my friend from school, guys. And as you guys can see from the title, today's video is all about UAlbany. It's all about like freshman stuff, but very specifically UAlbany, because that's the school that we obviously both go to. We met each other at school. And yeah, we're just gonna do a rundown of basically every single thing freshmen should know before coming to the school, and we're gonna be eating. So
We have wings. I texted her when I was at work and I was like, I'm hungry, what are we gonna eat for this mukbang or whatever? And she's like, I don't know, and I said, let's get wings. So we got wings from this like Cajun spot by her house.
yes, we got wings from, I feel as though everywhere in Brooklyn has this place. Now it's called like Crab du Jour. It's like a Cajun seafood restaurant.
We've been eating it this whole time. It's good.
Literally this whole time. It's like really good. They messed up my wing thing, but hers, your buffalo.
It tastes like it's buffalo, yeah, but it's just sweet.
It's sweeter. Yeah, even their blue cheese is not that blue cheesy. It's kind of like sweet, but that's besides the point. So if you hear us a little munching and crunching, it's not like
You see us covering our mouth.
we're eating. So yeah. Okay, so the first thing we're gonna get into is academics. We're gonna get the boring stuff out the way.
Yeah.
The first things first, and know this if you're going to any school period, especially Albany, it's a college. Like at the end of the day, you're paying to go to school now. Like it's not high school.
Education. You're getting an education.
Yeah, like, and you're paying to get a degree to do something for the rest of your life. So take it seriously. That's why I want to get the boring stuff out the way. But it, honestly and truly, it's really the most important thing.
It's the reason you're there.
Literally. So it's like, you know, I always say like academics, 75%, and everything else is like the 25. But the 25
But your 25 is what makes
is
your
what
experience,
makes
like,
the 75. You
Exactly.
understand what I mean? But yeah,
Exactly.
so we're gonna talk about academics. Me personally,
Say your major.
oh, that's smart. Okay, I'm a political science major, and my minor is criminal justice. And I want to get another minor in education, but probably like that's gonna happen later on.
Yeah, and I am a history major with a business minor.
Okay, so do you want to start?
Sure. So I have a different viewpoint because I'm EOP. So we have
Oh, you
to
should
go
tell
in-
them what that is.
Yeah, so EOP is if you're from the city or upstate, anywhere in New York, apply for EOP if you're eligible. But basically, before the school year started, during that summer, you have to like go in and like do like, it's basically like summer school kind of, but like it preps you for school to start. And we had ours online only because of like COVID and everything. But EOP is supposed to help like financially. They give you like some money, and then you get like a counselor. So like personally for me, I know like some freshmen, they don't make their schedule. I actually was able to make my schedule just because I was EOP, but we made it later in like the year, like not the year.
That's
the
cool
summer.
though, because I didn't get to make. I feel as though that would have low-key made all the difference in my first semester.
Like if you would have made your schedule.
If I would have at least known the classes that were there.
Yeah.
Like my counselor just gave me my dang schedule, semi-explained to me what everything was, and it's like you just kind of dive head first. So it's like, that's the only annoying thing. I'm gonna say that. And then, me being like, we're both liberal arts majors, so it's like a lot of like reading.
a lot of writing.
Reading. I mean, yeah, a lot of reading and
I
writing.
did a lot of writing.
So I feel as though that's all I have to say about that kind of major. I know STEM major. I took one math class.
I took one math and one science.
Oh, I didn't take science.
The science test
y'all
I
can
took,
stay
that I took, my counselor was like, oh, they give this to like athletes. It was really easy. There was like a group chat, so some people used to send like their study guides and shit. Ooh.
That's fine.
Oh.
Study guide. It's fine. It's fine.
So they used to send their like stuff, and yeah, like it was. I'm a history major, so it's like science is like the complete opposite. But it was an interesting class. I took like an oceans class. The professor was really old. He was cool. So.
Hold on.
We angry.
Okay, so Basically, what I have to say is, like, I'm gonna be like 100% honest. The first semester was like, I would say, when you first come to Albany, you do not think that it's school. Like, if that makes any sense, that's just the.
Like, do you think you're in like summer camp?
It does not feel like the university at Albany. It feels like adult summer camp at Albany. Like, you come in, let's say you come in on the Wednesday or the Tuesday. The next Monday is classes. You're not thinking about classes. And even when you go to classes through that
first week is like...
it literally feels like you're just going through the motions because it's so... High school... Okay. College, period, there is no separation. Unless you live off campus, there's no separation between work/school, and home. Like, everything is mushed together. So, just like... And it's more of your home than your school, really.
And also, like... Another thing with that is, since it was COVID, we were in our room. We were in classes.
We were always in our room. So it's like you get like this laziness that like comes over you. And it's like you don't want to do anything. You do not want to do anything.
And I know me and my roommate's room was the room everybody came to.
Yeah.
So like, when I used to go to work, I used to have a work-study job. And I used to go to like state. And that's where she lived. I lived at Indian.
Oh, we're going to talk about that next.
Yeah. But I would go to state to do all my work because my room, everybody loved coming over there. So like, it was not the work room; it was like the fun room.
The fun room, yeah.
So it's like, I think that's just something you talk about with your roommate, which is like me and my roommate talk about it for next semester, how we're gonna like change that up because we actually like, since classes are gonna be more in person. I have in class person like one first semester and another second semester. I didn't go to the one second semester because I went online.
Oh. Oh, it was a hybrid class. Okay.
Yeah.
So basically, yeah, I would just say make sure, like, you literally have to make sure that you separate your home from school and make sure that you set time out to do your work. Because let me tell you something. If you do not gauge by September 1st, and I'm going to be very specific, by September 1st, if this is a school and it's not a summer camp, the first semester is done and you got C's. Like, you're done. You're done and your GPA is a 2 point something. You don't want that to be you. You don't want that to be you.
First, like, personally for me, how I do my classes and stuff is Monday through Friday, be on work mode. Have your brain set up doing your work. When it's the weekend, that was me. The weekend is the time to have fun. So, you know, yes, if I had something to do on the weekend, I would do it. But I would make sure all my work is done Monday through Friday. If something was due on Monday, I would try to do it on Friday so I wasn't scrambling on Sunday. That didn't always happen depending on like the class and when they gave things or when things were due. But I would just say make a schedule for yourself where like mentally you know like, yo, like I'm gonna be doing this from this to this time, no one bother me. That was something I always have to do.
Yeah, and it's just like especially at a school like ours where there's really everything happening on the weekend, like you don't want to be
the weekday.
And the weekday too, especially like earlier, like when it was hot-ish outside, like it really was having stuff like during the week. And it's going to be even worse now because everybody's coming back to campus and like everybody's going to want to be outside, especially like from August to September and stuff like that.
And I feel
people
don't come to campus, so they probably
it's just like this is like the beginning of the semester is like really crucial to really grasp the information. So it's like if you don't got it now, like you're really not gonna get it unless you're that kind of person. Another thing that I'm gonna say is if you're coming from a school that is like, I was just talking to my friend on the phone with this the other day. Like we went to the same high school, Ashley, and we were both. I mean, like just in general, like if you're coming from a school that's like very competitive, and I mean like academically competitive, and like I don't want to say anything, probably because I'm not in the honors college. Albany is not like a okay, everybody's getting like, you know, like A, like oh my god, you got an A. Like Albany's not a school that's like, oh, she got an A+, let me get an A+. Like Albany is kind of like it's like laid back ish kind of vibe.
I think most colleges are, honestly though, because like I'll be real, I didn't get all A's, especially my second semester, because it gets harder. But it's not something like I was beating myself up because I got a grade lower than 80. Like,
okay,
I'm not
that's kind of what I was gonna say. I was kind of gonna get into the fact that you have to beat your own self up. Like you have to be your own motivation in college. Like
really do.
No teacher is gonna be on your back. No friend is gonna be like telling you, oh, I got this grade and that grade. Like, oh,
your
you
friends
should do
don't talk about their grades.
that's basically what I'm about to say.
I never hung out with Tiffany and we talked about grades.
Never. In high school, like if you hung out with me in high school, it would have been grades. Work. In college, it's, oh, what are you doing this weekend?
Or
what
it's like, oh, this
this
is what happened. This is like, you be telling T, you be telling this. Oh, you know, this happened. You know, there's an event this day. Like,
So
like,
I feel as though that's my final piece of advice. Academically, you have to be your own motivation. Stay on top of your work. Make sure that you check that
no
syllabus.
one's going to do it for you.
Nobody's gonna do it for you, bro. No
Don't
friend.
depend on
Do not
nobody.
depend on no friend. Don't depend on no professor.
Classmate.
No
nothing.
classmate. Nothing.
Don't
like,
depend on
it's
no group
you.
chat.
No.
It's you.
Oh yeah.
Because
Do not
people be dependent
yo,
on
the group chats is mad. Yo, the group chat. Let's be the group chats are mad stingy. A whole bunch of people in those group chats, at least the group chats that I were in, they were so stingy. Like,
some people trying to sell
shout
their
out
work.
if you're a political science major and you're a freshman and and you're about to be a sophomore. You were mad stingy. Like, it was just like, they always used to just text me like, oh, what'd you guys get on the test? It was just that kind of vibe. Like, it was just a straight.
Or people would text in the group chat, like, it would be the people that, it would be the same person. Yo, did anybody do this? Did anybody do this?
Mm-hmm.
Baby, do it yourself.
It
Why
used
you
to be
text
the
me on a
feed.
Saturday?
You do not want to be the feed in the group chat. You don't want to be the feed in the group chat. You don't want to be the feed in the group chat.
Texting, yo, can I get this?
Can I get this? Like, babe, can you do your own work? Like, let's do that.
I see your snap and you're doing this, that, and the third, but you're not looking at these books.
You smoking hookah with your thing covered. Where is your work?
Where? Why do I see your fire thing covered?
Anyway, let's get into housing because we're going to talk about this all day. Next, housing. So, the big freshman debacle is state versus...
Indian is better. Come on.
Yeah. I'm not going to lie. Let's be real. Okay, there's pros and cons to both sides, right? But to Indian, me personally, Indian is nicer than state. Indians, okay, let's talk about the towers. I ain't talking about no low rise.
We're talking about the
The
towers
towers.
because I live in Mohawk.
Yeah, she lived in Mohawk. I lived in Eastman. Like, there was no.
The low rises were terrible. I think. And
The low rises
terrible.
were everywhere too.
In
In Indian, they had communal. Cause remember.
Yes, I remember. Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. And you better hope that you don't get the communal. If you do, you better make friends in the tower that have a suite. Because everybody in the suite got a tower. Everybody in the tower. Got a suite.
Yeah. Okay, so basically, I lived at state, and let me tell you the pros to state. There were not a lot. I'm not gonna sit here and lie.
Then again, we're living at something like state next year. So.
Yeah. Okay, one of the pros, I feel as though this is the only one low key. Actually, no, it has a couple. One of the pros is that it's close to the train, Lord. It's close to the public transportation, like it's close to the bus. Close to the, what is that called? College Circle. It's close to College Circle. And what College Circle is basically like you get your ID is basically like a bus pass. If you're from the city, your ID is basically your Metro card. Mm-hmm. And bus pass, okay, whatever. That's your ID, right? And then it's really close to that. So when you go to Walmart and stuff like that, it's a walk. It's still a walk. But it's not that far of a walk. It's way closer than, Indian. And then another thing is our closets were bigger. We had, and I feel as though, like, it really depends on the suite you get, but I feel as though most suites in state were the same, and that you get a common area, which was pretty cool depending on, like, who you are. Like, by the way, if you want to see, like, how a state room looks like, watch my video.
There's like 1,000 videos on Indian, though. Like 1,001 videos on Indian. So
yeah.
You always go with Indian.
Yes, but like if you want to see like how a state dorm tour looks, like look at my videos on my channel, and yeah, that's basically how most of the state ones look. And I think those are the only pros: a big closet, close to College Circle. Like that's literally it. Like Indian is way better. I'm not gonna lie.
I would say the pros of Indian.
And oh wait, we don't have no popcorn ceilings.
All
we
right.
don't got the popcorn
Okay,
ceilings. No popcorn ceilings. Hey.
They wouldn't be saying that because we have popcorn ceilings that we're in the ghetto. By no means necessary.
And the ceilings are mad low. If you're like 6'2", Indian is crazy, and you know that. You know that the ceilings are low.
They are. No, but pros. We are by the fucking CC. We are by the CC. And you know, I know so many times my roommate, she would be sleeping. I'll wake her up, be like, "You want food?" I would go get it, and it was right there.
Yeah.
I didn't have to be Miss Tiffany who used to fucking get meals for later in the night. when she was going to stay, so she didn't have to walk back to the CC. So that's a pro that it's closer to the CC.
Yeah.
Another pro is that
The bathroom.
the bathroom, it looks nicer. It just looks nicer.
Okay.
You can consider this a pro or a con. We don't have a common area, but we can fit our desks in our rooms. I feel like that was something y'all really couldn't do, is y'all can't really fit your desks in your rooms. Like the thing with like staterooms, they're like this. Indian rooms are like long, but they might be skinnier, but they're long. So like
They're
my
wide.
roommate's bed was
I
across
thought
from me,
your
like-
room was wider. That's why I couldn't fit the desk.
Yeah.
It's not the length.
all the rooms look a little different too. Not every room in Indian looks, or at least the tower looks the same. Like,
because some rooms are big, some rooms are kind of tight.
and we had like a friend who she, because of COVID, they only allowed 2 people in the room, but she had a room that was meant for 3 people. So they had a bunk bed thing, which again, I would never want to be on top of a bunk bed. I don't know if they're doing that again, if they're adding 3 people to a room. But hey, if you want 3 people in a room, you can have that option.
A triple go is crazy.
A triple go is crazy because you remember like Jackie's room, like how that used to look. Like it's bigger, and for 2 people, they had perfect space.
It's like perfect because you get 3 closets. Obviously.
Exactly, you get an extra closet, and then either you split it with your roommate. That's another thing. The roommate situation. I'm lucky enough to have a roommate who is my whole heart, who is my best friend, my sister type shit. And I met her on like a Facebook group chat, like a Snapchat group chat, something like that. But I'm lucky enough to have a roommate who I'm like literally close with. Like we share clothes. Like we are so comfortable with each other. Like you would think we know each other for life.
Literally.
But like I know you had like a roommate in the beginning, and then like she didn't come back. Then
Yeah,
so she was kind of by herself. Like
so basically, my roommate, like fall semester, I liked her. Like she was like really nice. Like she was really sweet. We met. I feel as though we should talk about that. Like how we met our roommates. It's fine. How we met our roommates was basically I met mine through like Facebook and like Instagram.
Yeah,
And that's basically what you do. Like if you are on the UAlbany, like basically you go to you guys are freshmen. Oh no, I'm gonna tell you what I did. UAlbany 2024. There was a page, and I sent them
email.
yeah or whatever. I sent them what did I do? I sent them a picture of myself.
Like
They
you posted
said,
it. It's like you
Yeah,
posted.
you make a post. You send a picture of yourself. You say what they say to say, and then people kind of just start hitting you up from there. To be honest,
You join group chats,
join
like on
group
Snapchat,
chats.
on Instagram, and that's what kind of happened with like how we kind of met.
yeah,
Was because like we kind of met because
Through a
it
group
was
chat.
Instagram group chat, and like I would say COVID helped in a sense because I met my roommate back in April, which if that was a normal year, I probably wouldn't have even known who my roommate was until June, maybe because I was EOP, so I was probably gonna meet a roommate if I went to like the program. But like I met my roommate in April, literally. So COVID helped in that sense, but
yeah. I feel as though it did because everybody was a high key, always like at home.
everybody was home and
Everybody was
texting.
home, like on their phone texting type ish. And I'm gonna get to that later. But basically, that's kind of all I have to say about the housing situation. And you guys,
It's not bad.
yeah, it's not that bad. You guys see multiple like room tours and stuff. You know how kind of
And you
big
get
the
used
room is. You gotta get used to it eventually. And what I was saying about my roommate, like she just didn't come back spring semester, so I was lucky enough to be like one of the many people that kind of had like a double single type deal, and that was cool. So next, we're gonna talk about the food. We're gonna talk about dining hall, then we're gonna talk about the CC.
First of all, people be talking down the dining hall. Don't do it.
Don't-
The dining hall
don't
food was
play.
good. The
The
dining
dining-
hall food was good. Love me. No,
I ain't
don't get
gonna
me
say
started with
it
that
was
pizza.
good.
Don't get
But
me
I'm
started
gonna
with
say
pizza.
that the dining hall food was fine. It was not disgusting. It was not
And it
disgusting.
changed up.
It changed up. That's the thing that I hated about. Okay, so basically, let's
Explain
let's
that.
clear
Explain
this
what
up.
happened.
So we were freshmen, right? We were supposed to be eating at the dining hall the whole entire year,
And then get like
and COVID
CC
said
dollars.
and get some CC
like
dollars.
150 CC dollars.
Do not even get me started on that. But anyway, COVID said yeet, and then they said everybody goes to the CC, which was so stupid because then
Everybody
it was so
was in
dumb.
the CC.
Everyone was at the CC, and it was like Albany. Let's
Did you think
let's
this
be
through?
smart. But of course, they wasn't smart, and everybody started to eat at the CC, and then it's just like I don't even want to see the CC no more.
Bro,
The CC is the campus center. It's
Yeah.
the campus center. That's what we call it, and that's like where you get. It has a whole bunch of food down there.
think of it as like a food court.
Yeah,
what it's
basically,
kinda
that's
like.
basically what the CC is.
And the only place you would know in there is Starbucks. Everything else is like Albany kind of exclusive.
It's not all foods.
It's knockoff foods. Like they have a thing called Fountain Grill, which is like burger, chicken. They had Damien's, which Damien's was good, but then they closed it. It was.
I do not know why Damien's.
I don't know why they closed it, but
open free Damien's, yo. Free Damien's. Like now people try to like talk down on Damien's, but it's like it was pretty fine. Like it was very much.
Let me say this. I do not like Baba's pizza.
I don't like Baba's anymore.
I do not like Baba's pizza.
I don't like Baba's.
I'm sorry.
If you're a freshman and I really see you, I'm not gonna sit here and lie. You might see me at Baba's, but you're gonna hear me say to them very clearly, keep my pizza in there for an extra 2 minutes because that bottom be mad white. The bottom of the pizza is so white, it's disgusting. Like the dough, you can taste the flour. I don't like that. I like my pizza thin and crispy. I want to hear a little crunch. A little.
I've never heard of crunch. I've never heard of crunch.
I've never.
Wait, move the camera. The camera. Camera died, yo. Or the memory card.
Yeah, basically the camera died. The storage was full. The camera didn't die. And okay, let's just recap. So I think where we stopped off was at Baba's. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh, the pizza's trash.
No, the pizza's nasty, but like if that's the only option you have, you're gonna eat it.
That's the thing. Like let me get something very clear. I don't want to hear anybody be like, oh, all food sucks. No, because that's really what they used to be doing to the dining hall.
Yo,
they used to be spit all at the dining hall, bro. It had mad freshmen in the CC like every time. Their CC dollars was done before they even canceled the meal plan.
For real.
So it was like, girl, look at you. And then when we moved to the CC, everybody just started ordering out a lot more. So it's kind of like what I would say is really switch it up every day. If it's the same
Do
kind
not
of vibe,
eat the same food every day because you will get sick of it. When I tell you, I'll tell you what my fucking food of a week consisted of. I'll wake up, I'll go get Fountain Grill tenders. All right, got the Fountain Grill tenders. I do not like the Fountain Grill fries, disgusting. So Damien's fries were okay, but Fountain Grill, Baba's fries.
Nico's fries.
Nico's fries.
Nico's is the best food.
Best.
They got the best
Anything
lemonade.
best.
I love me some lemonade. Nico's got the best everything, but the problem with Nico's is too expensive.
And also they close like early and they're not open all the time. So like
I don't like that.
So this is my order. So like I said, the tenders.
Do you think the camera's off centered?
I think it's
Whatever.
But I would get then for like dinner-ish, I would get a crispy chicken sandwich from the Fountain Grill. I would get it with like cheese, bacon, all that shit. And then sometimes I get like Halal Shack chicken and fries. And then sometimes I get Damien's pizza with garlic nuts.
Halal Shack needs to close. That's all I gotta say. Halal Shack need to count their days.
No, they need a
count their days
with their food.
Yo,
so that I can heat it up.
Yo, I literally just threw a fry down because I'm so mad. Everywhere at that school needs new everything. Calypso needs a new container because the bottom of and Purple Plate 2 needs a new container because the bottom of their container.
I don't know who said
Heike.
It definitely was a black person that had the idea of Calypso, but then
it wasn't a black person cooking.
Like how you gonna make Spanish rice and it tastes nasty? I'm Puerto Rican and Dominican. We eat rice a lot, and that rice was a disappointment. Like respectfully, I was like, what the hell is this?
It was supposed to be a Jamaican or a Caribbean
kind of like food. And like people were excited, don't be wrong. Like the empanadas, that type of stuff.
They did empanadas at Calypso or at Purple Plate?
No, at Calypso. Oh. Purple Plate had some good things.
Purple Plate, okay, I'm gonna get into that. So Calypso, anyway, you know what? I'm just gonna let you guys experience certain things by yourself because I can't sit here and be like, I hate this.
And then imagine someone in the comments, I love Baba's.
I love Baba's. Like I can imagine like some people like, I tried Baba's and it was actually not that bad. Or like I
try eating it every single day for like every day of your life.
That's the thing, like nothing in the CC was bad per se. But it's just like I cannot eat it no more. Like when I came home, like bro, listen to this. Oh my God, do not get me started on ordering food. Like I don't know, at State, my friends and I at State, we used to be ordering Domino's. Oh,
You wanna know what we ordered, OD? Y'all have to check it out. Oh no, I don't. Imagine I expose it and then they start running out.
Oh,
Golden Grade.
Golden Grade. But nah, that's a sophomore thing. Respectfully.
No, don't
Respectfully,
don't I'll tell you about it, Golden Grade, but you gotta find out about it for yourself.
Yeah.
Because that shit, beautiful.
That's
Anyways.
your bust.
Anyways,
But Domino's, we used to be running up Domino's a little bit too much. I can't even eat. I've been home since like early May. It's end of July, damn near August. I have not even ate Domino's since I've been back. And I love Domino's is my favorite fast food pizza. Not favorite pizzeria place. Do not get me wrong. Fast food pizza, Domino's, 10 out of 10 for me. And I have not eaten it. Because it's like, I just can't eat it no more. I can't eat. I haven't really, I had like one slice.
trauma. It gives
Like
you
certain
trauma.
foods, you come back to the city, you cannot even eat it no more. Because it just triggers that Albany struggle.
It's like you're just like,
I don't
I
know.
don't like this. Like, no, stop.
Nah, but okay. Let's see what.
So,
else.
but the food isn't bad in the CC. If the dining hall opens up again, definitely like don't knock the dining hall. Use your dining hall, whatever you get. You can literally get anything you want. I'll say the best things in the dining hall though were the pizza. I personally loved it. There was people that be like, it was better than Baba's.
I like
in
the
my opinion.
sandwiches. I like when they do the sandwiches and chips.
Yeah,
I
they
think
had
that
like
was fine.
sandwiches. Another good thing was their garlic bread. Remember they used to have those garlic breads?
Mm-hmm.
That was good. That was good. The quesadilla. Those,
I
like,
never
the
had
cheese-
that at the thing. I'm
They
not
used
gonna
to have
lie.
like a cheese quesadilla. That hit. And you know, then the burgers and stuff is yes.
They
it's the same
had
like
the
Mountain
burger
Grill.
stuff like every day though.
Yeah, like that type of stuff.
And
they
it's
do
just
have
like that kind of
similar.
thing you're gonna get sick of it too. So it's like really like go to the simple servings, go to the other things.
And
like,
let me say this: I am a person who does eat a lot of fast food and loves fast food. So
but
like
Albany
going
makes you
to
sick of it
college,
low key.
going to college, like a lot of people, a lot of their issues is that they come from households where they get home cooked meals. So I'm telling you, you're not gonna get a home cooked meal in Albany. But for what it is, it's not terrible. We're just we were. Should we have your wings?
No,
I thought because I was looking at you, I was like, damn, she ate all her wings. I haven't seen her.
No, I literally have just been eating the fries. Like I have mad wings still.
I have 4.
I literally think I'm just gonna eat one more and I'm just gonna think. So I'm not even that hungry no more.
but
We're still doing a mukbang too, guys. Don't like.
I've been eating this whole time.
Yeah, no, same. I've just been eating the fries though.
But the food is not bad. It's just you get tired of it, as you will every college that you go to. But we're just talking shit about it because it's funny. But like, respectfully, the food is not that bad. Take it for what it is. You're not gonna die. Yes, you are gonna order a lot of food.
Yeah.
It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Even if the CC does, even the dining hall does open.
Mm-hmm. Because respectfully, you're gonna be there for like 3 months. Like we're down there for like 3.5 months. This time we're there for a longer period of time. Cause like we're not come in.
And
We're
we
gonna
still get breaks because they give us no breaks these past 2 semesters. We're gonna like 2 wellness days, random Tuesdays.
bro. Anyway, and then okay, but yeah, you're gonna have to order food. Make sure you have some type of snack, and sometimes you're not even gonna want to freaking go outside because it's so cold,
I have another thing.
and you don't want to walk to the CC if you live in state. So if you live in state, let me be specific. If you live in state, stack up, rack up, and make sure you got water. Don't ever, cause the water, y'all know.
Wait, but don't stay. In state, you can't use your
Vending
your
machine.
card. It doesn't work. I heard. Unfortunate. Indian, you could. So make sure you use your actual pass. You don't have to pay your own dollars.
Child.
In Indian.
Anyway,
But another thing I wanted to mention on that: go to Walmart. I had a micro fridge. That's the only way you can have a microwave in a fridge.
oh yeah, get a micro
But-
fridge.
But I will say, I'm the type. I had popcorn chicken. We had garlic bread. We had all this stuff. You're not supposed to bring like a crock pot and all those type of things. If you
Bring
hide
it.
it, bring it. Like it's not. Who's stopping you? That's another thing. They don't do room checks. It's not. They did like maybe one, and it wasn't even a
say
real
that,
room
though.
check. No, but like they do it, but it's not like real. But like, crop it out if I say that. But like, don't think that like just because they say you can't have something like a crock pot, you can have like a hot pot or something. Like just hide it.
I had my electric kettle, so
exactly like you bring something like
because
that.
I was not about that. Anyway, y'all, let's just move on from food. Let's talk about the other stuff, the stuff that you guys are really wanting to hear about. So the next topic is gonna be like the social life at Albany, the social
This is
scene.
the 25%. This is what makes Albany.
Yeah, that was very much 75%, like the actual school itself. And this right here, from here going out, I'm gonna be like specific on certain things too. This is the nice part of Albany, the 25.
Your experience, the part that makes
Albany.
Albany.
So I'm gonna talk about social life. I feel as though I'm gonna briefly touch on clubs and stuff. We don't really know about the clubs. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh, join a club, blah blah blah. Like I don't know that much about college clubs and stuff yet because like I don't know. If it was a high school thing, I could have preached for clubs on days. But I don't know. We went to school during COVID and it was like strict on that and yeah. So
but just because we went to school during COVID does not mean things did not happen. Because
we're gonna get into that. We're gonna get into that. And let me tell you something. Certain things we're gonna be like allegedly because I'm not trying to get in trouble.
I think it happened, but like
I heard.
Snapchat, no, I wasn't there.
But
I was in my room studying.
Okay, so this is like the social life part. So the first thing I'm gonna talk about is friendships. Friendships. Okay, I feel as though the easiest way to make friends is honestly join the group chats.
Join those group chats.
Make sure you're in a group chat,
They're gonna be corny at first.
No, yeah. Let me say
have to
something.
get the basics. What's your favorite color? Type shit down.
Let me tell you something. I was very much like in the beginning. I remember when I was added to the group chat, like I just did not use to text. Like sometimes I used to be watching it. And I got kicked out the group chat, guys.
So, the group chat that we, like, the one we kind of met in, like, my roommate and, like, some of my other friends were, like, admins. They were, like, if you're not talking, you're
I got kicked out the group chat because, they just used to text a lot. And it's just, like, me personally, I'm a caller. I feel as though everybody knows about me now. If you want to get to me, do not text me, babe. You got to call me. I have to hear it. I can't just read it. I got to hear it to believe it. But just in general, though, like, especially like if it's this late in July, you're not in a group chat.
I don't know, but COVID helped us in a sense because we had group chats, like I said, since April.
Yeah.
So don't feel discouraged. I want to say, like, I have like one of my cousins coming to Albany. I have a friend from high school that's gonna be a freshman, and I'm gonna say that like I'm telling them that things are gonna be fine for them because that's the normal way that things are supposed to be. Like things go back to normal. You're gonna meet people. I feel like how people are gonna meet people really is through like their roommate and their suite mates. Cause like you can make friends with your suite mates. Like I had cool suite mates. One of them I didn't really know. She wasn't even there half of the time. But like I had two kind of sets of suite mates. One first semester and some second semester. They were both great. I have no issues with my suite mates. I love them. Shout out to them if they watch this video. 905 lit for real.
No, really, her sleep was always
905 lit for real. Because if it wasn't our room that was lit, it was Jada and Amina's room. So
yeah. Okay, so what am I gonna say?
I'm talking about friends.
Yeah. Okay, so I stopped eating, y'all, so I could actually.
Yeah,
I took a break because I just felt as though like I just kept like eating and I wasn't talking. So basically, friendships. All I'm gonna say is that join group chats and try to be as outgoing as possible in a group chat, like texting wise.
But don't be fake. If
don't
that's
be,
not you,
yeah,
don't
like
be fake.
yeah. Like I feel as though like that was low key my problem because like I just never really used to respond and stuff. But it's just like in person, like I know I'm like pretty fine. Like
she's
in person,
I
I'm
didn't talk to you in any of the group chats.
That's what I was about to say.
Like we did not talk in any group chats, but
we never talk. I remember the only time I texted Joe was for her birthday.
Yeah, like it was just.
I saw it like happy birthday,
like in group chats.
That was literally it, kind of thing.
And then you'll have each other on Snap. And at that time, I didn't have a private story on Snapchat because I didn't really use Snapchat like that. Mm-hmm. But like, I remember like I used to post everything on my main story. I didn't care. Like, I didn't care what. Like, I'm not a huge like. I won't say I'm a huge social media person. I use social media all the time, but like, I don't post my life type of shit.
Yeah, but definitely for the friends thing, I feel as though friends are gonna come to you. Do not try too hard to make a friend, but at the same time, you have to put in the effort too, because the same things that are going through your head, like it's going through everybody else's head. So like sometimes you have to make sure to take the initiative. Like if you're an outgoing person, every video says about everybody talks about Albany, and it's true. Like if you're an outgoing person and you're the type to go up to somebody and be like, hi, you're the type to like start a conversation with somebody. You're gonna have friends at Albany.
Yeah.
If you're not an outgoing person, there's still people for you, but you're not gonna have as much friends. But I feel as though
But
like
don't feel discouraged.
don't feel discouraged. But at the same time, like college is about new experiences. Push yourself to be a little bit more outgoing than you normally
Especially
are.
in the beginning. I'm gonna be real. The first semester is very much like
Hi.
It's
Especially
really,
as freshmen.
It's the second semester
second
that
semester,
shit gets
Bitches
real.
start showing their true colors. And you really start to see who's down and who's not.
For
That
real.
second semester, everybody's eyes was like
first semester is
small
like,
and
you're
closed.
Because
and
no
then
one wants to hurt each other's feelings at the
nobody.
Second semester comes and real shit goes down. I'm gonna be real, like shit happens. You're living in an environment with people 24/7.
It's gonna get annoying. You're gonna get tired of seeing you're gonna get tired of seeing people. Like at a time, it's just like, bro, can y'all just shut the fuck up and leave me alone? Because like especially coming from you not sharing a room with anybody, if you not sharing a room, you having your own space at home.
Basically a single child for me. Like
to being like next to somebody
like
all
imagine
the damn time.
10 other people in a room every day.
Yeah.
Every day.
Her situation was crazy. At least I could have go to state.
I used to go to state and sleep in
room
this room because everybody was in my room. I love everybody in my room. I love that we were people were comfortable enough with me and my roommate. But y'all, I love to meditate. I love to have my crystals and all of that. And sometimes I wasn't able to do that in my room because there was always people there. But then you need to set those limits, and it's just something you need to know. But second semester, shit gets real. I try to stay out of drama. But like drama's gonna happen.
Let me tell you something. The people that were the little meek mouse. Let me make this clear. The meek mouses, the meek lambs, and the meek mouses will come out to play second semester. Like out of nowhere, the little lambs become lions. People are becoming tigers. People are becoming rhinos. Everybody's charging at each other, and it's like, whoa! It's like first semester, like. If you showed your true colors first semester, you're mad whack. Second semester was crazy. All I gotta say, like first semester, be cool with everybody, blah blah blah. Second semester, you're really gonna see like.
I feel like you're gonna realize the people who are the most like you, the most around you, and like also don't get mad if you. At least for me, I stopped talking to someone who I was really close to. I was really hurt over it. But I had to realize that, like, people are going to come in your life. I'm a really, like, nice, genuine kind of person where, like, I like to be around a bunch of people. And I'm okay with being friends with everybody. And, like, sometimes I had to understand that it's okay to not be friends with everybody.
Yeah,
it's just okay to, like.
That's one thing that I'll definitely say, like, okay, yes, we were like, oh yeah, group chats, I took some in the group chat, Let me tell you something. Everybody in the group chat's not going to be friends. Like,
also, the group chat's going to come 10 other group chats.
The group chat's going to turn into other group chats because not everybody, okay, you and I can have a great texting life, and in person, we just don't match.
Don't vibe. And
we're just
okay.
not, that's
okay.
fine. Like, you could still text them, be like, oh, hey, like, what's up? Yeah. That doesn't have to be your best bud.
When you see each other, just
say, hey, what's up? Like, type thing. Oh, that's blah, blah, blah. Yeah, we were in a group chat together type shit. That's your group chat friend. That's your social media friend. And then, like, it's just like when you meet everybody from the group chat, do not be disappointed when a lot of them, like, disperse.
Oh, damn, I thought I would have been close with her, but wow, I'm close to her instead of her. Like, that's literally what it's like. Literally, you're going to end up getting close to people that you probably never imagined.
Never thought.
Or, like,
that was like me with like you in love this semester. Like I was always at Indian. Like second semester though, I told myself that I was gonna be at Indian more, and I was
at State too. I tried to go myself. I was at State. I used to come to State
because she worked there.
So like I also had a reason.
And I used to like come upstairs to see her at work sometimes too. So that's kind of what I'll say for like friendships, kind of. But definitely at Albany, definitely at college, period, you would meet like amazing people because it's just like guys, like great people. Think about it. Like these are the people that you literally
shout out to the WAP.
So no, really, shout out to the WAP group chat. Shout out to the We Outside group chat. For real though, like these are people that you see all the time. Like you live with them.
They literally, it's not a high school friend.
It's not a high school friend.
It's saw in school, and that's it. And yes, I have best friends outside of that. Like I do from high school or from elementary school. I'm still close with. But your college friends, it's a different level.
College friends are a different vibe. Like you
breathe, sleep, eat,
y'all
work,
really like
party.
They literally
take care of each
fully
other.
see you go through the
They-
motions.
oh.
They see you go through the motions.
For real.
And it's like your high school friend, they see you probably go through a little 1 or 2 in the high school. Your college friend, they living with you. They seeing everything.
They
So-
see your whole life from I'm gonna be real. My room, like I said, was the party room. Me and my roommate would sometimes have to walk into the bathroom, cry, do whatever you need to do, walk out, hey, because sometimes it's just like that you're living around these people 24/7. Sometimes you may not want to like tell everybody what's going on in your life, but like understand that other people are going through shit. That's the biggest thing. Not everybody is okay. Not everybody is just like how it seems. Like people are going through shit. Respect other people's lives, but also respect yourself. And
Yeah.
that's how I feel
So
about
that being said, the next thing we're gonna talk about is relationships at UAlbany.
I don't have any.
Yeah, I didn't have no relationship at Albany. I didn't have no relationship going into Albany. I did not have no relationship out of Albany. I did not have any relationship while I was at Albany. Nothing. Nada. I don't know any other word to say nothing. So it's like I didn't have nothing at Albany, and I mean like
That's okay.
That's fine. Like let's be real. It was. I'm not gonna keep saying oh it's COVID blah blah blah. Like I'm gonna keep it a stack with you. Don't come to school expecting no relationship, especially at Albany.
At all. At all.
Especially at the University of
If
Albany.
it happens, it happens.
Yeah,
But,
like
like-
that's the kind of thing. Like if it happens, it happens. Like don't be like no,
Don't
boy
go
repellent.
to college with that mindset, or with the mindset like, damn,
I'm about to find the love of my
Like,
life.
okay,
Like
okay,
girl, it gave creepy. It gave weird. Don't do that.
not gonna happen.
Don't do that. Respectfully, if it happens, it happens. If
Cute,
it doesn't
like,
happen, it doesn't
yeah.
happen. Another thing is, when you come to Albany, and if you have a boyfriend and girlfriend at home, I can't fully speak on this, but I'm gonna talk about what I've seen from other people's experiences. And what I'm gonna say is, you know your relationship. Like that's the only thing I'll say. You know your relationship.
Yeah.
You know your partner. You know if you guys could deal with that long distance with not seeing each other for
Not
months.
everybody could deal with long
Not
distance.
everybody could do it. And it's like, if you know in your heart that it's not going to work, don't put yourself through the struggle and put people around you in an uncomfortable place because you're hurting and now everybody kind of has to stall. Like, don't do that. Like, bro, like, you know where you're going to school. Like, let's just say that. You know where you're going to school. You know who your partner is. You knew your relationship wasn't strong like freaking Gorilla Glue on that lady's head. So it's like,
It don't move.
It don't move. Your relationship be moving. So you can't handle the awful emotions, and it don't. That's all I gotta say. I'm not no relationship hater, but it's just like let's be wise, let's be smart.
And it's college. People are gonna do things.
It's
and
college, like, and that's the other
Be
thing
safe.
too with relationships.
That's what I was
That's
saying.
the
Be
be safe, and also with college too, it's like everybody has the freedom that they didn't fully have at home.
a lot of people, and that's what catches a lot of people up, is that they're in a place where you have no one telling you nothing.
Actually, guys, hold on. Let me stop this video because I know it's about like we're gonna get into something that's about to go over.
So we're gonna do
I'm
part
gonna
two?
just
say shit.
no. I just have to start it over
Oh, okay.
because I know. Okay, so so basically, what we were saying was that a lot of people. Ew, what the fuck did I just say? A lot of what time is it?
6:31.
Yeah. So basically, what I was gonna say is that a lot of people get caught up.
Yeah.
And
be smart.
a lot of people get caught up, and what I mean by that is like, let me talk as a girl. A lot of these boys, they come to Albany thinking like, oh yeah, I'm the man. They're not no man. Especially if the boys that
You're a
claim
little
they're
boy.
from the city, they're little boys in real life. They come to Albany acting like, oh, they big and bad, blah blah blah. No, they're not. A lot of them, they act like if they've been getting the world's thing of wuss. They haven't. They come to Albany and they see wuss and they want to dive right in. No, because a lot of them in real life be lames. And the thing is too, as Joe said, do not get caught up. Because a lot of these boys, they try to talk
Just
to friend
everybody.
groups.
I'm gonna say everybody.
Everybody, like girls be talking to boys in front. They be having from one boy. And the thing is too, the dangerous thing in Albany is the school is smaller than you think.
Just because it's a big campus, and I'm gonna be real, I've walked the whole campus before. It's not that big. Like, it might look big, but it's really not. Once you're living there, it's really not that big. But I'm just saying, like, be safe. like a lot of people, you don't know what a lot of people are doing behind closed doors. You don't know what people are doing, point period blank. So just keep yourself safe. If you do plan on either getting a relationship, getting a situationship, anything you do, just like keep yourself safe. And yeah, I don't really have anything to say about relationships other than keep yourself safe and
yeah. What I'll just say
have fun,
is,
but keep yourself safe.
the school is smaller than you think. You think you're talking to Tom. You think Tom don't know Harry. Tom and Harry are best friends. They don't want you to know they're best friends. They both dabbing each other up when you cannot see. That's all I gotta say. Tom and Harry are besties. You can't see they besties. And they both put each other on to you. Be safe. Next.
Moving on.
We're gonna talk about PARTIES.
No more parties. Coileray. I love my butter. My butter love me.
We all got money. Yeah. We all got money. Yeah. Yo, that TikTok when they doing this. We was laughing at this last night, y'all. We was laughing at this last night.
Okay, so let's talk about parties. This is all allegedly. You know, this is what we see
We've
on
never been to any
Snapchat.
parties, actually.
No.
Never.
Because of COVID, you know, we decided to stay safe. We decided to do the safe route.
Keep your mask on.
Keep your mask
inside
on.
your room.
Don't get caught up getting COVID. That's all I gotta say.
Anyway. Parties.
Nah.
There's a lot of them.
Yeah.
But also at the same time, there isn't.
Yeah, no, literally.
At the same time, there isn't. Let me tell you about the thing about Albany. At least our first semester, we had a lot of fun. I can say, you know, we did a lot of like small things with our friend group. You know, we went out to like, for people's birthdays, we'll go to like bouncy things. We'll have like small intimate things with our friend group.
That's okay. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about, okay, let's just, a really, really side note. If you come into school, period, make sure you got money, bro. Because if you have like a big friend group,
Every single thing you need money for.
everything you need money for, every birthday, every event,
Possibly
every party you go to too, you have to get an Uber.
and Ubers are not cheap.
Ubers are not cheap. And let me tell you something about Albany. You better schedule an Uber to go and to come back.
Schedule the
And to come
Uber.
back. If you know you're like, okay, I'm about to leave like at 3 o'clock, make sure that Uber might be scheduled or something. Because
public transportation, I think, closes at like 2 or 3.
Albany public transportation is horrible and
terrible.
low-key
I don't
so are
like
the
it.
parties.
Are we talking about what we think we're talking about?
I'm talking about the PARTRES. I'm talking about the Coileray no more parties. I'm talking about the I love my brother parties. Like, I'm talking about my brother love me parties. And it's very much repetitive. Like, I don't know about this semester. Probably,
That's why it's gonna be more active this semester.
I feel as though it's going to be more active, but at the same time, that's why I tell everybody my expectations are so low. So it's just like, I don't want to, because like, when I came to the school, my expectations were like rule the
don't
rule.
just because Albany is known as this party school, it's not always the party school.
Let me tell you something. If you're a boy, girl, whatever, if you go to a party, you have to make sure you plan on getting lit. You can't, let me tell you something. You have to make the party lit for you.
Our friend group will go, you know, hang out. We would go to hang out, and our friend group would get lit. Like, it would be us.
The
and
only
team.
bitches getting lit in the spot. Only
people
bitches
get
getting lit in the spot.
Who's the only one that lit? You know what I'm talking about in that one corner out there? Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know what I'm talking about.
For life.
They're not even there no more. But
No,
yes,
really.
when we was at the parties, y'all know those special nights they used to have. We used to have fun. We used to have
When they had
special-
Jenny night, movie.
or what should we call it? Tijon.
Tijon night, Bible, movie.
Oh my God, it was crazy.
Yeah, I'd be like, okay, let's say some of the parties lit. I'm not gonna lie. Some of the party events,
But don't
lit.
expect every week. I remember I had a friend come one weekend. We went to the party, and it wasn't one of the like the special nights. It was just like a random
That's the
party.
other thing. Like, make
And-
sure you're not just going to no party to go to a party. Like, make
Has
sure
to be
these
a
parties
reason.
gotta be like make sure they have a flyer at least.
Yeah.
Don't just be like, oh
Tree
yeah,
Sheet
we know.
production.
Tree Sheet production.
Oh lordy, the Albany parties.
Yeah, I mean, like, I'm gonna say I'm gonna rate Albany party 6.5, a high 7.5.
Some
It
are
could
actually lit.
It could be a 7.5.
But I will tell you, we always had more fun sometimes doing more intimate events with just
No,
our friend
really,
group.
yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
Because
Sometimes it's fun just to have like a hangout versus a party
No,
because like
I'll
you
tell
know
you the
everybody
thing,
there
I
and
think
it's like lit a game night.
yes, I was thinking of game nights and karaoke nights.
Yes, those were fun.
You know, we used to have those.
Mrs. Joanna has a microphone.
Yes.
And I'm about to get
And
one.
what? If any of you hoes get a fucking microphone, just know you got it from me because
No,
I
really,
am the
no,
bitch that
really.
started that. Y'all know I'll be in my room with my microphone, yelling mad loud, singing any song, doing anything with my big speaker. Or, you know, me and Love have that nice size speaker in our room. Like, don't play with me because we lit.
Yeah.
We lit.
Yeah, I loved her microphone and I literally am about to get one because
Get a microphone, but just know.
It's
you got
from,
it from.
it's from Joe.
Who you got it from?
Joe. Period. I think that's kind of it. That's the only thing I had. I had academics, housing, food, social life, friendship, relationship, parties. I don't know if there's anything else.
Be safe. Albany is still upstate. It's not the city, so don't expect it to be like the city.
Don't be supposed to be the city. And meaning that, like, me personally, like, when you're traveling, make sure you go kind of with someone. Unless you're going to the mall. Like, if you're going to, like, the mall
Crossgates,
type.
like Walmart's right there.
Yeah,
but
but you go by yourself. But, like, if you're going downtown, like, you don't know exactly where you're going, low-key go with somebody because, like, you're not familiar with the area. The crackheads in New York City are not the crackheads in Albany.
Oh, they're different.
They
Way different.
And I'm
Way
from Brooklyn. She's
I'm
from the Bronx. So it's like, if we're saying they're different, I don't think it gets more different than that.
Like, we're from two places that I think we would know. And I also went to school in Harlem, like high school in Harlem, so I know every type of crackhead, bro. And Albany is different.
Albany's diff, bro.
I don't know if because they think they are elevated. I don't know if
they're like, it has the city crackheads at like an 8. They at like a 9, peaking a 10, high key.
Like, I used to
They
work
up there.
126, so it's right next to 125 and Lex. And 125 Lex is like zombies.
Mhm.
Like, in Albany, they're not zombies. They're like something different. Like, I don't even know what kind of creature you would call them. But be safe. As a freshman, you can't bring a car, but that zip card can go crazy. So maybe have a friend who drives, or you yourself
Yeah.
get that zip card account. They have like a student discount. Get that, because especially when you have groceries.
Yes. I never went where you guys grocery shop. I mean, I have one time only, but I never got water or anything.
We used to buy 40 packs of
That's
water.
why I never had water.
Yeah, so buy a lot of water. Buy a Brita filter. That's a really good thing to buy.
I had one and I threw it out. I just
Me
didn't
and Love
like.
used ours because
I hate
people were always in our room, so like it was
Yeah.
good. Like, make sure you have all those little things.
Those are like little things that you should bring to school. I'm gonna film a dorm hall video again this year because I changed my room theme. Whoa, surprise! And yeah, I'm gonna do that later on when I get on my ish. But as of right now, that's kind of all we have to say. This was a very much detailed video. So it's like, you know, tell
Any
a friend
questions,
to tell a
any
friend.
comments,
Oh
type
yes,
shit.
make sure to
Because I know there's a lot of things you probably like that you want to know.
know.
Like, for real, just say in the comments and we will be 100.
We
Like,
will
hit us up
literally-
on Instagram.
yeah,
type of shit,
literally,
DM
like-
us. Like,
And
I would sit there and send you paragraphs of the real shit. Like,
I'll send you
wanna know-
voice notes. I'm not typing it, but
I would legit send you the real shit, because as a freshman, like, you probably watch so many of these videos and hear so many different things, but for real, you're not gonna know the experience until you're in
you
it.
do it, because everyone is different. At the end of the day,
Every
everyone
friend
is
group
different.
is different. Every person themselves are different. We definitely had a different experience because we were freshmen during the
COVID experience. So it's like
Like,
I can't even fully give you a experience to really tell you guys, because like you guys are coming in. I don't want to say post COVID, but like middle.
things are going back to normal.
Yeah, it's more like a normal version. Like
But
we're COVID.
Albany was, I can say, was compared to some of my friends' schools, and I have friends going to school in Syracuse, and my best friend goes to Dartmouth, like stuff like that. Like, those institutions were very, very, very different from Albany. And just like, yeah, just keep yourself safe in every sense. Every sense, keep yourself safe. That's
Yeah,
top thing.
safety first.
Save your money. Leave
Yes,
now
and
before
make
you go to
sure-
Albany, because
Bro, have at least $500, bro. And I'm not saying for the whole semester
that's
either.
not for those semesters.
That is not for the whole semester. Because
$500, you're gonna waste that in about maybe a month or two.
I was about to say like 2 months. So like if you're trying to save for the whole at this point, if you're trying to save for the whole semester, you can get a job. But basically that's it. I don't want to just keep. We don't want to just keep rambling on. If you have any questions, make sure you put them in the comments below. or like DM me or Joe them if you guys want to ask us something more like personal. You don't want to like have it in the comments or whatever. But if you guys like this video, like we'll definitely do a part 2 if anything when we go back to school or something like that.
If y'all want more story times or anything.
Yes. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. We should do that with our friend. We should have a story time.
Because our friend group has lots of stories.
Yeah. Yeah.
So shout out to y'all.
Yeah. Shout out.
From LA. So look,
Yes.
they was in LA and we here right now.
We were here. Yes, so okay. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. Thank you, Joe, for being in my video. I love you guys so much. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you like, comment what you want to see next, and comment any question that you have. And subscribe.